What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode in the 3 to T series, where I'm attempting to play through and showcase to you guys all the amazing courses on GSPro, by as the name implies, playing 3 holes per course, usually 1, 9, and 18, which is what we're doing here today at a course I've been hearing a lot about, which, believe it or not, is the toughest tee time to get in America. I personally didn't know a ton about this course, and if you were to ask me prior what the toughest course would be to book a tee time, I would never have come up with this one. But shout out to Flying Fat Kid, FFK. He actually let me know about this when it was still in beta and told me to do it. Unfortunately, I never got around to it, so I've seen a bunch of people playing it at this point. So we're a little bit late to the party, but shout out to Flying Fat Kid. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have been earlier on the review train, so to speak, on the videos to be able to get it out there and show you guys. But he did give me a really good idea, but we're getting around to it now. As far as today's video, like I said, toughest tee time in America, believe it or not, which is Landman in Homer, Nebraska, designed by Alex Freudima. Freudima. Apologies, Alex, for the last name pronunciation. But anyways, apparently the story is behind this, that this is relatively still new, which is impressive that he was able to even do this with the LiDAR, but relatively new course. And basically the way it goes is they open up the tee time system online for literally 1 day a year, and within like 3 minutes, every single tee time for the entire year sells out, which is pretty nuts. To me, I'm almost getting kind of some Tobacco Road, really wide, vast kind of vibes here, but we're going to see what we can do. We're playing furthest back tees like always. We'll go through the settings and then get into it. I'm in a bit of a slump here as of late, especially with driver. Irons feel all right. I've actually been hitting irons decent. Still getting used to this newer Country Club Elite putting strip, so I don't have my alignment for hitting straight putts. So putting will be not so great. Irons are all right. It's really just been driver. Driver's been in the doghouse. Haven't been able to get comfortable behind anything and hit anything great. So maybe we stumble across something here today. Maybe not. But we're just going to spray it all over the place and hopefully be even par through the end of it or close to it. But in terms of the settings, of course, recommend settings like always. So we got firm fairways, firm greens, excuse me, 11 stimps. We're doing the furthest back tees, which are actually the red tees, at 72-20. So over 7,000 yards, 7,200 yards from these back tees. Thursday pins. Course elevation is going to help a little bit at 1329. 8-foot gimmies, calm wind, and I have my auto putting aim turned on just to make things a little bit quicker. But without further ado, let's get into it here at Landman. Highly anticipated course, both in real life and on GSPro. So looking forward to seeing, first time playing it here for me. Looking to see what we get into for these 3 holes. But first hole, par 5, 577 yards. Gonna need a good one off this tee. Let's hit the flyover. Really open and vast. Seems pretty wide in terms of fairways. I'm sure I'll still get myself into the deep rough. Gives me a little bit of some DPC Port Rush vibes with that longer deep rough. Bunkers look really good. Sky looks good. I like the little bit more natural, kind of almost burnt out color a little bit. Kind of some yellow in there with the fairway and the greens. But cool tee markers. Let's hopefully get off to a decent start. I've just been spinning it. I've been catching everything low on the face with driver and spinning it so low. You can see there, that was the last one I hit on the range. Ball speed wasn't horrendous at 156, but I only flew at 252, and it's rolling out 50 yards to 305 just because there's only 1,200 spin on it. So trying my best to open up the face and open up the stance just a little bit, try to launch it a bit more in the air. I still hit up on it a ton. Club path's not terrible with it, but we'll see. Okay, and off to a good start. It was just working. I think maybe if I toggle the putter, I don't have my voice attack going right now. If I toggle the putter and then bring it back, maybe it'll go. The square, the red lights in the front are not lighting up. I don't know why. Back to driver. Oh boy. It's always something. As soon as I went through a little bit of a warm-up, hit balls on the range, everything was fine. And as soon as I press record, oh, it said it was disconnected. That's strange. Some people complain about that with disconnects from the square. I almost never have that. I can't think of another time it's been disconnected like that. I'm going to try to connect it again. I may need to turn off the GSPro Connect here. Apologies for anyone looking to see me go rapid fire through this, but I wasn't quite expecting to have a technical issue right at the beginning of this. All right, so what I'm going to do, it's not connecting. I'm going to close out of the connector, and I'm going to reset GSPro Connect in the settings. I know some people, I guess this is a little bit of a learning lesson. Some people, if you have disconnects frequently with the Square or anything else, I'm still on the Open API, but you don't have to turn it off. You don't have to shut off GSPro. You can just go into the settings here, Games, System, and right here, reset GSPro Connect. It'll relaunch that Open API thing. And let's see. Now that that's open again, try to go back into this connector. We'll scan. It found it. Connect. Okay. Shows we're connected. There we go. There's our ding. All right. Well, let's actually hit a shot here after all that. Apologies. Not the way I anticipated having that going here to start the video, but rather warm in the garage. It's not too bad, but I don't want to think that any of the heat issues would be causing that. So pretty wide. I can go over here. I've been losing them way left, so we'll go pretty far to the right over there. I feel like I almost need to warm up again after that. Oh, low in the face. And of course, that one fades. And that is terrible. 144 ball speed. I was debating, I may do it after this, just swing driver for like an hour, do some speed training, just try to get some kind of feel and consistency back. That's strange. So that had it at 9.3 degrees out to in. I don't know. That seems a little wonky. I've been pretty consistently into out. That seems, it was low on the face. I don't know. In any event, we got a big upslope. I don't know. There's a pretty big lip here. I don't know if I can hit 3 wood. We'll probably just go, it's up 4 feet. We'll just hit a 5-iron, I guess, back out into play. Okay. Try it again, maybe? I don't even know. This is going to be brutal. Oh, man, this is going to be a bad score. All right. Well, I don't want to do that again. We're kind of in the same spot. I'm going to go 8-iron out of here and try to get back into play and still have like 300 yards left. All right, that one got out. Baby draw, that seems a little more like it with the club path. I've been getting pretty significantly into out, but okay, now hitting 4 into a par 5 with 187 left. Up 5, or up 8 rather. So 195, a little bit of the wind into the face. We have the elevation. We'll go 6-iron. Aim. This would be crazy if this goes inside the inner circle for a par. We'll go here. Good news is these are more so course reviews than me trying to play well, which is probably not going to happen today. So at least on the bright side, you get a good look at the course while I'm hacking it up. Chunked it. felt terrible. And the slump continues. Deep rough. This is where we get into this. Oh boy, we get into the period where I should just restart the video, but we're going to keep it going. 31, I think that says, out of the deep rough. We're on a downslope. It's going to come out right. We'll go here. We're going to lose a lot of spin. Try to hit this about, it's going to be another like 6 yards. Try to hit this about 30, 35 with the 56. Or 41 with a toe pull. All right. We made it to the green. We've got a putt for bogey. 29 feet. At least I don't have to aim. "29 feet, playing 28. First putt of the day. And the square did not like that one. Jeez. For double. 8, playing 9. Okay, we're off. Double bogey on the first. See if we can maybe get that back over these next 2 holes. Flying over to the second hole, 9th hole, par 4, 449, down 19. To hit the flyover. People have been saying that they like this course because it's relatively open, which is the case, but when you spray it all over the place like I just did, no matter how open the course is, you're still going to get punished. But like I said, these bunkers are almost Tobacco Road type of vibes, but it is a really nice course, pretty open, vast scenery here. And to be honest, I've been playing so bad as of late. I played Scramble yesterday with Big Dog. Front 9 was horrendous. Back 9 was a little bit better. He carried the team per usual, but I was even saying to him, you start playing so bad, it's the kind of the case where you just don't really, I know you got to swing through it and just get over it, but it's like you don't really look forward to playing, which is kind of unfortunate. I like playing golf so much, but when you're in a bad stretch, it's kind of just like punishment. But good drive here. At least solves things temporarily. .934 backspin, super high on the face. Pretty ridiculous. 209, 256 in the game, rolling out to 296 with 209 yards of carry. Struggles continue, folks. 140, up about 3-4 yards. Go there. We'll try to do kind of a smooth 127 to the front. It's either a smooth 9 or I can try to hammer a pitch and wedge. We'll go smooth 9. Draw in there. All right. A little bit stuttery on the computer. I don't know if that's coming across on your end too. Not a horrendous shot there. Probably aimed too far. I've been losing stuff left. Some of those mid irons have been a little bit wayward, but and another good one another putt. I'm glad we don't have to aim, but it is a birdie putt. Pretty low percentage, but would be nice if it goes. 28 playing 19. pushed it 1.5. Stop. All right. Trending in the right direction, I suppose. We'll take the par. Third and final hole, 18th hole, par 5. Maybe get a birdie here and get one back. 567 yards. No business playing these furthest back tees right now, but it's kind of the route we've been going as of late, so figured I'd stick with it. Like I say, though, like the American flag back there, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, so I'm sure a lot of you have been through periods, maybe you're in one right now, a bit of a slump. Just like no matter what I do setup-wise with the driver, nothing feels comfortable. I just can't seem to find any consistency, so I mentioned it to Big Dog, but it's a quote that always sticks with me. It was from Brooks Koepka in the first season of Full Swing, and he said, golf is one of those things, really one of the only sports in the world where when you have it, you feel like you're never going to lose it, and when you don't have it, you feel like you're never going to get it back again. And that's kind of in the period that I'm at right now. You play good for a while, and you think, wow, I got this game figured out. This is an easy game. I don't know what all the issues were before, and then you get into a stretch where you start struggling, and you think, man, I am never going to be able to play well again. .62 spin axis, 476 backspin. That's just been the story of my driver game as of late. I'm going to try 3-wood. I don't know if it's going to come out of here, but we're in the rough. We've got an upslope. It's going to come out right. That should be fine. We'll leave it there. Hit decent. Lost about 9 yards, but that's not bad. 143 ball speed, 231 raw, 222 in the game. Leaves us with 124 up 6. So we're going to try to hit smooth pitching wedge. Usually full. I'm right in the neighborhood of 125, 130. So don't need quite that much, especially with a helping wind and the elevation that we have here for the course. But aim here and try to smooth one in there, so to speak. Did we do it? Needs to draw a little bit more, I think. Nope, we're long. That was close to what I was looking for. 126 raw, 125 in it. I guess the firm. I'm playing so bad, I'm not even factoring in the firm. That's how out of it I am in terms of confidence and thinking that I'm going to be able to play well. I just literally completely forgot we were firm greens on all 3 of these. So 11 yards. We'll go 60 degree. Try to hit this about halfway. Let it roll out. All right. Not terrible. We'll take the par. So, from the toughest tee time in America, a.k.a. Landman. This was actually, I forgot to mention it. I think I was starting to say it at the beginning, but this is another one of those where it had a toggle option on the top right for a different course layout. So this was I think it was called Landman Primary, and there was also Landman Reserve. I don't know necessarily what the difference is. I didn't click through the other one, but there are 2 options here. Maybe different tee markers, or maybe if there's a separate maybe par 3 course that goes with this. I'm not really sure. I don't know if anyone, maybe let me know down in the comments if you checked out the other one. But Landman in Homer, Nebraska, designed by Alex Freudema. Again, apologies, Alex, for the last name pronunciation. But shout out to Flying Fat Kid for initially letting me know about this. Again, I've seen other people go over it, play it. Some people did it for their league events, all that good stuff. But really, really cool background of the course. And I actually know Run Put Run, I believe, played it, and also Triple Bogey played it in real life. Pretty crazy to be able to get on there, especially when the tee times are so sought after and get sold out as quick as they do. But we ended up with 2 over through the 3 holes, so double on 1, and then we parred 9, and we parred 18 somehow. Literally, I'm so out of it and so frustrated with where my game's been, especially off the tee with driver. I'm such a big momentum player. If I'm hitting driver well, I feel like I can recover from a lot of things. And when I'm just hitting driver poorly, it's just putting myself behind the 8 ball, and I'm struggling every single hole. So it's like when I'm struggling with driver, my game just goes way downhill. But I was been struggling so much and so out of it, I completely forgot we were playing firm greens for all that stuff. But take a look at the stats. We had 2 pars, 1 double, 296 longest drive. We only hit 1 out of 3 fairways. We duck hooked the other ones. Only 1 out of 3 greens regulation. 153 ball speed, not very good. 13 feet of putting, 5 putts, 21 minutes on the gameplay with our little technical issues. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm going to try to do 1 or 2 more videos. But there you have it, folks. I actually have a course request, a designer course request I'm going to do next. But if you guys have any requests, of course, you'd like to see me play, just give me the name of the course, the location, a little bit of background information. Shout out to Flying Fat Kid for this one. You never know if when you give me a request, when I come out here, if I'm hitting it well, hitting it bad. So kind of a mixed bag of what may happen in terms of the play. But like I mentioned, this is really more so about showcasing the courses. Maybe you guys stumble across this and say, wow, this is a really cool course, I got to download this, or you're a possible person that's going to look into getting into the simulator and say, wow, maybe I've heard about this in real life, I can't believe I can play this in my garage, or whatever the case may be. So really cool. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Shout out to the members. You can see everyone's name scrolling across on the bottom. Greatly appreciate the additional support that you guys show me being a member. But like always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.